So studio stories. 2012, a friend of mine, a rapper from Houston, found out Nipsey Hussle was in town. And so he calls Nipsey to come in and do the song with him. And Nipsey showed up like 2 hours late. And he gets there, we play the beat. He likes the beat. I go in there and lay the hook down. And I think he just had other things to do. Cause he was like, all right, send me the beat. We gotta go to such and such, and I'm gonna come lay it tomorrow. He was like, all right. And he left, and I never saw Nipsey Hussle after again. Never saw him again. But he was a really nice guy. I just think that at that moment, he was kind of being pushed to do something he didn't really feel like doing at that moment. And from what I learned later on is that I think he's an early riser, and he goes to the studio in the morning. And it was like 10 o'clock at night when we were doing this. And so I think that's probably what it was. What other studio story would that be? What I have? Oh, I met Scarface because I got into a car accident and I had traffic warrants and I went to jail and I spent the night in jail for traffic warrants. And when I got out, my friend Steve-O called me and asked me if I wanted to do a Scarface record. And I said, absolutely. And I said, when is the studio session? Because I don't have a car right now because my car is at an impound because it got wrecked. And he's like, what happened? I was like, I got in a wreck. I got put in jail overnight, had to sit the tickets out. He's like, what's funny is the song is about being in jail. And so he called Brad, he called Scarface, and Face sent me the record. And I had the song written in 5 minutes. And then later on that week, I record the song, and then Scarface gets there later. And he walked in, he's like, all right, well, play us what you got. So he played it. And the first line is, oh, sitting on this concrete couch, just waiting. And he hit pause and he started laughing. He's like, oh, yeah, you definitely went to jail. Where'd you go, to Harris County? I was like, yeah, I did. And I don't even think he heard the rest of the song after that. He just was like, that's it. So, yeah, that was a funny studio story. An artist that I would collaborate with, dead or alive, one would be, I would do a song with Layla Hathaway, and I would want Donnie to arrange it. I would love for Andre 2000 to rap on one of my songs. He could also play the flute if he wants to. Whatever. I'd love to do. I would have loved to have just been in a studio session with Prince. And D'Angelo. I would like to sit in on a studio session with D'Angelo and work with him. There's a lot of them though. Pharrell. I think Dr. Dre would be a dope person to work with. I'd really love to do something with Snoop. Yeah. What up? It's Jack Freeman, and you are checking out 24/7 HH.